present to you the conclusion of the two-part episode of the Weekly Jam.
Oh, baby!
Okay, this is a really fun thing to do. I'm gonna pull it up, and then we're gonna do it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. It's that like psychology thing, the psychological test, the A Walk in the Woods test.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you a little bit, tell you a scenario, ask you some questions, write down your answers to the questions.
Okay.
And feel free to play along, listeners.
Yeah.
We want your participation, let us know if you have any like funny or weird answers.
Get out your pen and paper or your phone or something and like do this with us.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. Okay.
It's like a reverse complicated life scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that sounded so sassy, but it wasn't meant to be.
Well, it definitely sounded like it, and now my feelings are hurt.
Allison's feelings are hurt. Oh, sorry.
You touched me.
I touched her. No consent. I touched her shoulder. Sorry.
Okay. Let's get on to it. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Okay, ready?
I'm excited.
So you're walking in a beautiful woodland area.
Beautiful.
As the sun shines through the trees and a gentle breeze flows over your whole body. This is super descriptive. And a gentle breeze flows over your whole body. It's a beautiful day. You are walking with someone. Who are you walking with? Write that down.
You just put like the first person that comes to mind?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm looking at you.
Don't look at me.
Oh, wait, we're not supposed to like say our answers right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Keep them. As you walk through the woods, up ahead you see an animal in front of you. What kind of animal is it?
What if I misspell it?
That's fine.
Okay, no one can see me.
Yeah. What happens with you and the animal, and what interaction takes place between you and the animal? Is it surrounded by a fence?
Okay.
You tentatively walk to the front door of this house and enter as the door is slightly ajar. As you walk in, you walk through to the dining area and see a table. Describe what you see on and around the table.
How are we supposed to analyze this with such different answers?
You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've done this before, which, so I think a couple of my answers, I don't remember what they all mean, but, like, one of them, like the animal answer, I think I've had the same answer every time I've done this.
Oh, weird.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
We'll see if we have the same one.
Okay.
So, awesome. As you finish looking around, you exit the house via the back door into the garden area. Do we have to know what exit we took? Which has a large area of grass. In the center of the garden, in the grass, you see a cup. What material is the cup made of?
In the garden?
It says...
A cup? Like a red Solo cup?
No. Well, is that what material it's made of?
Well, I guess it is for me. I'm so confused. Okay. All right.
Okay. What do you do with the cup?
Wow. Okay. This is funny. This is so me. As
you walk to the bottom of the garden, you find yourself standing at the edge of a body of water.
I thought you were going to stop at body. Man, this took a dark turn.
Where's a body?
Oh my gosh! I'm glad there isn't.
Surprise, this is the Weekly Jam. This is...
Murder Mystery
101. Oh my god, I love murder mysteries.
Ooh, we should do that one week.
We should.
Okay, we're getting off track.
Yes, okay. So as you walk to the bottom of the garden, you find yourself standing at the edge of a body of water.
Okay.
What type of body of water is it? Now, this is interesting because my answer now is different than my answer has been in the past. And
do you remember your past answers?
I remember some of it.
Okay.
But I don't remember all of it.
Okay. All right, I got mine.
Okay. As you think about how to get back home, you have to cross the water. How do you plan on doing this?
Is that the last one?
That's the last one.
Oh, okay. All right, let's analyze. Do do we say our answers first?
We can say them as I say what the question is.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, everyone, get your answers ready.
All right, everyone, are you ready for this? Okay, so...
Wait, question.
Yes.
What is this going to determine?
You'll find out when I read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just it's a bunch of random little things.
Okay. Oh! Baby!
Whoa! Babe! Oh, my grandma used to say that. That's why... Is that why we started saying that?
Yeah.
She would always be like, whoa! Baby!
It's because I made a video for your sister for her graduation present, and I took a video of her going, whoa! Baby! Where did that come from?
Grandma Ida Minerva.
Ida Minerva.
What a name.
Looking down on us.
Rest in peace, Ida. We love you.
We love you so much.
We really do. I saw my grandpa today, actually.
Oh, hi, Gramps. Okay, all right. Let's get to psychologically-ness. What?
So you're walking with someone. Who are you walking with?
I'm walking with you, Daniel.
Okay, I'm walking with my friend Annie.
Oh, I love her.
I know. Also, your answer I feel like is kind of skewed because you were in the room with me, and you were looking at me. So
it was still the first person that popped in my head.
Okay,
you didn't say anything.
The person who you are walking with is the most important person in your life.
Oh.
See,
you're important to me, Daniel.
I know, but am I the most important though?
You're pretty important.
I feel like
I couldn't do this
multiple
podcast
people.
without you. Oh.
But I think I can see multiple people walking with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
okay.
Interesting.
That's all right. All right.
But I think my answer is pretty. I think my
Annie's
answer is
important
the
to
same
you.
as it was. Yeah, Annie's like my rock.
Aww.
But I don't know what she's. No, Annie and I are like best friends.
What am I to you?
Best friends.
Oh.
I have many best friends.
I mean, we're more like siblings.
We're like
honestly.
siblings at this point. That's really how it is.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
But the point is, I was Allison's most important person, and she wasn't mine. So.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm not though. That's actually how it went. But again, your answer was skewed because you were looking at me and you said that. Okay. The size of the animal is representative of your perception of the size of your problems.
Oh.
I picked a horse.
I have a jaguar.
What? I wish I could see what you were picturing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm picturing like something that I feel like is totally different than you.
I do too. Isn't that fascinating? Maybe we'll dream about this tonight and then we can interpret it.
Well, we're already interpreting. But yes. Okay. So mine was a horse. So that's pretty big.
That is pretty big. I mean, a jaguar is pretty dangerous, so maybe I have dangerous problems.
Ooh, that's really random that that's the animal you thought of.
I really hope our listeners are doing this with us because this is fascinating.
This is crazy stuff. I love it.
Okay.
I love these things. Okay. The severity of the interaction you have with the animal is representative of how you deal with your problems.
Sorry.
What did you put?
I said become friends and have life chats. What? What did you put?
I put we just kind of share a glance with each other and then it goes back to like eating. So we don't have an interaction. So
you share a glance and then you eat.
No, it starts eating like the grass or something.
Oh.
It's a beautiful horse.
Okay, yeah, we definitely had two different scenarios going on.
I clearly really don't handle my problems.
Clearly I become friends with all my problems. Maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess that is good.
Have life chats.
Yeah, so that sounds like the most intelligent way to handle your problems.
I had a trippy jaguar dream or something.
So it says,
I'm so excited about
how
this.
you deal with your problems, passive aggressive, etc. So I'm very passive. But we had a non-spoken connection, the horse and I.
Telepathically.
You can just share a look with someone.
Yes, I know exactly what. Yeah. Like you can look at someone and then feel something instantly.
Yeah, that's how I was with the horse. I was like there was a bond there.
Yeah, I know.
So
what you mean.
I'm connected with my problems, and I know but I don't aggressively handle them.
You recognize it, but you don't deal with it.
Okay. Aggressively.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just move on.
Okay, next, the house.
The size of your dream home is representative of the size of your ambition to resolve your problems.
The size of my ambition?
Ambition to resolve your problems.
Mine's medium. I said medium. Did you say extra small? Did you say...
Okay, I'm in the woods. There's this nice little wooden cabin. It's
you said treehouse.
It's a tree house.
Hobbit hole?
No, it's like a cute little like wooden cabin that's like has some like vines or something on it.
So extra small,
little.
wrapped in vines to keep you from dealing with your problems with your horse.
Okay, so the horse and I just shared a glance. We understood each other, but this cabin, woo. Okay.
I said medium.
Okay, and you're having chats.
Wait, but
with your
I went on like a
Jaguar.
bigger description. I said, with gray blue outsides, white shutters, and a wraparound porch. Were you not supposed to go that in depth?
It's to describe the size, but I'm glad you did, because that means you've just got a good handle on this.
Oh, thank you.
Also, it's probably a prettier picture.
It was pretty.
I can just picture my...
Your little
Okay,
cottagey vine
so yeah,
horse.
that tells you the size of your ambition to resolve your problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
No fence is indicative of an open personality. People are welcome at all times. The presence of a fence is more indicative of a closed personality. You'd prefer people to not drop by unannounced.
Oh, I have no fence.
I didn't have a fence. I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think that's very
we're pretty
accurate with
open.
who we... I mean, we have a podcast talking about our
Right.
lives. So,
You're learning everything about us.
vote if we are outgoing people.
How?
Call us.
Okay, yeah, call us, beep us if you want to reach us.
Back to Kim Possible.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
okay.
Now the table. What's on and around our table?
If your answer did not include food, people, or flowers, then you are generally unhappy.
What?
What did you have?
I had a bowl of fruit, a
Okay.
nice dark mahogany, and a mirror.
Okay, so this doesn't really apply because you're generally happy then.
Oh, I dropped my pen!
Mine had like some empty like plates, but then it had like a bouquet of flowers in the middle.
Wait, so if you do have fruit and flowers, you're happy?
Yeah, so it says if your answer did not include food, people, or flowers, then you are generally unhappy.
Ow.
Also, I don't know about you, but after the first question, I'm all alone now. It's like this whole thing is just my vision.
I know.
don't who, like I'm probably not in yours anymore.
Oh yeah, you left a while
I'm
back.
gone.
Once I had the Jaguar friend, you were out.
Goodbye.
Jaguar. I said that weird.
Jaguar.
Okay.
So
Next, the cup.
the durability of the material with which the cup is made is representative of the perceived durability of your relationship with the person from number 1. For example,
Oh no, what? Oh, what? Say it.
What
say
did you
it.
put?
I put a red Solo cup. Why?
for example, styrofoam, plastic, and paper are all disposable, and you don't really value the person long term. I can't believe you. Oh my goodness.
You are wearing a red shirt.
I am.
But the next, what I did with the cup after is good.
Throw it away.
I recycled it.
Oh no. Wait, good for you. Environmental
Thank you.
queen.
Thanks. I try to recycle.
Okay.
But I do value you. I don't want to throw you away.
Okay, glass and... Wait, I'm confused.
I almost said fabric,
Glass... Interesting.
but then I said red Solo cup out loud, and it just
Yeah,
happened.
okay, that's fair. Glass and ceramic are a little more precious and means you have a strong but fragile relationship.
Oh.
Mine was porcelain, which I guess that would mean fragile, but I think my relationship with we're pretty rock solid. Like Aidan and I, we've been
So
good
what
friends for a long
cup
time.
material means a good relationship?
What the heck? Metal, wood, and plastic again. But I'm confused.
Who has a metal cup?
Okay, Moscow mules come in metal cups.
Copper. Oh.
That's metal.
Well.
I'm gonna be honest. I think
delicious.
last time I said porcelain, but this time, having kind of a metal rustic cup popped into my mind.
Oh, interesting.
But I still had porcelain there, so I went with porcelain.
Interesting. Okay.
Sounds like it's prettier and it fits the aesthetic.
Okay.
So I think, Annie, if you're listening, our relationship is fragile, or no. It is precious and strong.
Danielle, if you're listening, I want to recycle you.
Okay, but it also says plastic can indicate a strong, long-lasting relationship. So how
I mean,
thick was
red
the
Solo
plastic?
cups don't biodegrade.
Yeah, that's...
So you're stuck in a trash pit forever.
Recycling pit.
Oh, recycling.
Please?
Well, you may be recycled into paper and then used as a notebook for people in schools.
Oh, and okay.
I don't know
School
what.
supplies, people. Kids need school supplies.
Bring in tissues, even if it bothers you.
And teachers have to spend their own money a lot of time for school supplies to
I
get
know.
everything they need. So let's help
Wait,
out.
can we finish our psychological?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sorry. That's just
That was
a
pro
random
tip.
Yep. But yeah, so it says metal, wood, and first of all, who the heck is having a wood cup? I ain't drinking out of no wood.
Hey, people I have like wood bowls.
But a wood cup? That's just like...
What if you get a splinter on your tongue? Ow.
Ow, okay. But metal, like I can see metal, like a metal mug or something.
Okay, so we know what that means.
Yes. What you do with the cup is representative of your attitude toward the person in number 1.
But I don't want to recycle you. You're not replaceable, Dan.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, you're special.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
To the left.
Everything you own in the box, in the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, please don't touch.
Okay. Mine, I said, at first I was like, I don't think, would I do anything with it? And then I said I might like pick it up and like look at it. But there's nothing in it, so like I wouldn't like drink out of it or anything.
See, my thought was like my cup's in my garden. It's probably trash.
Yeah, so you would, yeah.
Unless you water the plants with it.
Interesting. We have 2 totally different visions, which is crazy.
I know. I'm very interested for our listeners, like what you guys put.
Yeah, I want to know what you guys get for these.
I do too. I'm very, very curious because like ours are so different. Like, I wonder what other people have too. This is very intriguing.
Super interesting.
Okay, next.
Okay, let's move it on and
the body of water.
The size of the body of water is representative of the size of your sexual desire.
Wow! Whoa! Really?
What'd you put?
I almost said ocean.
Wait, back in high school, I did say ocean. No! And then just wait for the next one. This time I said like it was a little stream or a brook.
I said river.
Okay.
Because
it's pretty long.
We're in the woods. But oh my god, what? Okay.
How wet you get in crossing the water is indicative of the relative importance of your sex life.
Wait, how
wet you get in crossing the water is indicative of the relative importance of your sex life.
What?
This could change like on a day-to-day basis.
What did you put?
I'm like picturing this like little brook of water and I'm like crossing over like rocks, but I might like step in the water a little bit, but like...
Oh.
What'd you put?
A kayak.
Okay, so you're not getting that wet. Wait, in high school I said ocean and I was swimming!
Oh god!
I said that out loud and everyone was like, what?
Oh my god.
I was like, deal with it.
Wow, and that's it. That's now what...
That's
wow.
It. Isn't that I wish there were more tests like that. I think that's super interesting.
Are there not?
There may be. We'll look and we'll get back to you.
Maybe we'll make our own.
Ooh, do we have the credentials?
Hey, we know a psychologist. Well, someone who had a psychology major.
Oh, yes.
Maybe we'll bring her in. Angela, if you're listening.
We want you on the podcast.
To cross our river.
No! No, that's my sister. Please don't ever say that again.
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
We really want to hear what you guys put.
Yeah, no, I
think that's super cool.
Please email us. Like, I genuinely want to know. Awesome. Okay, wow, that was very interesting. I'm glad we did that.
For sure, I am too. That was fun. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. Okay, one thing I did want to talk about today.
Yes.
I've been really curious because I've talked to a lot of my friends at school and they don't agree with me.
Is this our hot topic of the day?
No.
Oh.
Not our hot topic of the day. But, question for you.
Yes.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, sir.
I do too.
100%.
A lot of people at school don't.
Really?
In my school don't. They're like, no, I don't believe in ghosts. And I'm like, interesting. So,
I believe in like spirits, ghosts, because I actually had an encounter.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's kind of a long-winded story, but like moral of the story is someone very close to me passed away, and I had a feeling that person passed away, and I tried calling somebody.
Oh, I remember.
Do you remember this story? Yeah. I tried calling somebody, and it was very, very odd, and like immediately the phone hung up, and I got a text message like immediately saying, from an iCloud account, saying, I can't talk right now, ... I'm on my way, period. And I've never received a text like that from, like, nobody uses punctuation.
It was like a random iCloud account.
It was just very, very odd. And then I do know who the iCloud account was. And I tried calling that person. And eventually they told me that they hadn't been on their phone all day. They have no idea where that text came from. They've never sent a text like that before. And that was about 4.5 years ago. And to this day, I've only received a picture of the person, a picture of a letter that person wrote me, and a video of my cat that passed away months later.
From that iCloud.
From that iCloud. That's like the only thing to this day I've ever received from that iCloud account.
And you know who owns that iCloud account?
Yes.
And they haven't sent it?
No.
Yeah, because you were telling me about that, and I'm like, that's so weird.
And like I was very, very close to this person. Like she would always tell me that they were guardian angels, and like I truly believe she's my guardian angel. Aww. So I didn't necessarily see a ghost, but there's too many odd factors. I mean, the story goes on longer. I don't want to go on a huge rant about it, but I've also had dreams with this person in it. I've had like instances of feelings and stuff, and the fact that like I immediately knew like when she passed away without anybody telling me. So that's why I believe in ghosts, and also like I think I know people who have seen things. I know people.
That's how I am. I know people. Well, okay. First of all, I don't mess with Ouija boards.
A Ouija.
Demons. I don't play with demons. We don't do that here.
No.
Get that out of my house.
Do you have one?
No.
Oh. No. I was gonna say.
I don't like it.
No.
Because I do believe in ghosts, and
I believe in demons too. I do think there are demons.
That's where my demons hide.
So what makes you believe in ghosts?
So I just kind of always have. I'm not like 100% sure why, but I mean I've heard like stories of stuff, and not just like those stories, like those ghost hunter shows or whatever.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe those because those are fake half the time. But Aidan. Oh, next episode when Aidan is like here, we should have him tell us about his story.
Oh, he has
He's got
very fascinating
really,
stories.
Really fascinating stories.
Yeah. So stay tuned for next week. We'll talk like 100%. Let's talk about ghosts next time.
Also, if you have a story, tell us about it.
Yeah.
Like I love reading ghost stories. I think they're fascinating.
That's very, very fascinating.
I also love true crime podcasts, which is
I do too. It is crazy stuff.
Yeah. But enough of that. Let's talk about our hot topic for the day.
Yeah. So our hot topic has nothing to do with anything we just talked about.
Nothing.
But it is relevant to my life right now.
Oh, same. And our lives all the time.
So we are going to talk about shaving.
Boom, boom.
For men and women.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Because, again, we like to talk about things that aren't mainstream, people don't talk about.
Let's get into this. There's a lot of things I'm just... Ugh.
So one reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because it was Friday night.
Okay.
I was shaving my legs in the shower.
Good.
And I felt something in my back. I don't know. I was just like, oh man, that hurt.
And my lower back
is killing me. And no, but for real. But like it didn't really hurt. I felt a tweak, but like nothing major. So I got out of the shower and then I was like, man, like this is really starting to hurt. I literally could not get off my floor, Dan. Like I was stuck. And
because of how you were standing while you were shaving?
I don't know. I just like bent down and something like spasmed or I pulled something. And I literally like I had no one to call. It was
Who
late.
Who are you gonna call? No one.
Pretty much nobody.
No one.
And I like didn't know what to do. I was crying on my floor because I called my mom, but but she was, you know, in a different state. Like I couldn't do anything about it. And I had no medicine because, you know, I'm still moving. So I didn't know where anything was. Eventually I crawled to my bed and I was stuck at 90 degrees. Like I could not get up from 90-degree angle.
That's so weird.
And then like it still hurts right now a lot. I am getting a little better.
And you think it's because of how you were shaving?
I think it's because like the way I bent down and I was shaving my legs or something. I don't know. It was just very, very odd. And like yesterday was brutal. I mean, I could walk, which was improvement, but still very, very painful. I have heating pads on and everything all the time. But I think it's important to know how to shave.
Yes.
And not screw up your back like me.
Yeah, and not end up like in a hospital.
Yeah, I actually almost went to the hospital.
Well,
I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know who to call. I don't know. Yeah. So let's start with men. Obviously, men and women are different.
So let's get it. Men have to shave their face.
Yeah.
And I think one of the most annoying things about shaving your face is all the ingrown hairs.
Oh.
Because you shave. Yeah. There's like little bumps. I don't know if you can see those.
Not too much, but the hair kind of covers it.
It's because the hair's been growing for a little bit, but like a day or two right after I shave, like there will be little bumps, and that's annoying. And there's like, I haven't figured out a way to prevent it.
Really?
Like I don't know. if it's like supposed to be like aftershave or a different like shaving cream. But the shaving cream I use now gets like a really smooth shave. I use Cremo.
An electric shaver or
No,
manual?
I have to use a manual razor.
Why? If you couldn't tell from our logo, Daniel has a lot of facial hair.
I have a lot of facial hair. I don't have a full beard right now. I have before.
But it looks nice.
Thank you.
What you have, yeah.
Thank you. But so what I do is, well, one, you always want to have a sharp razor.
Okay.
Dull razors those will cut you more than sharp razors because it'll like snag on stuff or something like that. Yeah, it's just kind of a little tip about that. But what I do is I like wash my face off. I don't know, like maybe like getting dead skin off or something. I don't really know. And then I'll just kind of put the shaving cream on. Just go at it.
That sounds painful.
Honestly, the one thing I do have though, I have a Nick stick. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like when you cut yourself shaving, just put it on a little bit and it like stops the bleeding from spreading too far.
What?
Because like when you cut yourself shaving, it like bleeds like a long time.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But wait, what?
It's called a Nick stick, and so
does
it's
it put like paper or not paper, like a Band-Aid on it? Like
it's
what?
Like it's just like some type of like layer of something that'll just like stop it from like bleeding.
Really?
And like spreading. Yeah. So that's really helpful.
Can women use that?
Probably. If your Nick isn't big. I don't know why that just...
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
Well, you had a small creek, so... Wow.
The creek. That's not even like an inappropriate term, is it?
Well, just the way you said it.
I know that's But for sure, it's just like it's hard shaving every day your face.
But men only shave their face. Well,
I mean, you can also shave other things. I know manscaping's a big thing.
Is it? It's trendy, right?
Definitely, it's very trendy.
I think there's different standards for men and women for shaving.
Yeah, tell us more about that.
No, go ahead. I want you to finish the men department.
I want you to go.
Okay.
Because I can weigh in on this. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't like a no. Please share your thoughts.
Not that
that I was talking. Just tell me. No, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, no, continue.
Okay, so I understand. I'm not trying to say men are better than women, by no means. Like I believe in equality, like, you know. But our surface area is much larger for us
to shave.
than for like I couldn't imagine like shaving my face. Like that is the moneymaker right there. That I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
This is what gets me the tips.
Anyway, so I mean we have our legs, we have our underarms, and bathing suit area.
Yeah.
And that's a lot. And I know, like, I've talked to a lot of men who, and it's kind of split 50-50 where they're like, yes, women should be, you know, cleaning up everything everywhere, and, like, it's gross if they don't.
You're just like, what are they, a dry erase board?
Yeah. And I think I don't have to do that, one, if I don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And I shouldn't be ridiculed if I like don't shave my legs for a few days.
Oh, yeah.
Or like bathing suit area or like under my arms because it's not what society says.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like if let's say I'm dating someone and they make fun of, like, thank God I haven't ever dated anybody that has like made fun of me for the like not shaving my legs or anything, but I don't know, like if I have to, like you should have to. Does that make sense? Because I know like manscaping is a trend now, but it's still not as common as it is for women.
No, it's not as common.
Why?
Couldn't tell you. I think it has to do with views of masculinity and the fact that like body hair represents like higher testosterone probably or something like that.
Really?
That's what my assumption is. Because I mean, I've heard like people talk about like men they're attracted to and they're like, I don't want them clean shaven because then it's like
well, even like chest hair and everything.
Well, that's okay. So I'm a hairy guy. I'm half Lebanese.
Yes.
So I have like hair all over the place. Wow. Okay. Which honestly, I'm open about that. Everyone knows it.
Right.
But like I know guys who are like hairy that like shave everything: their shoulders, their chest, their backs, like.
Mm-hmm.
But I know people who are like attracted to men who don't want them to do that because then it's like, what are you, a pubescent boy? Like,
yeah. Well, same thing for women.
Yeah, but then there's also people who are like, I don't want you to shave because like, or I do want you to shave because it's like cleaner, I guess, is what people want.
Yeah.
It's really about personal preferences, but like societally, women are expected to do it a lot more than men.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a hassle.
Sure. It is a hassle. Like, you can throw your back out by shaving your legs. Like me.
That's why winter's great because you get to wear pants.
It is, and you know, it is less common to like shave your legs, but I also do it for me because I like having smooth legs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do this for anybody else but myself. And if I'm with somebody that has a problem with that, then they can leave.
That's the most important thing, is do it for you and not for anyone else.
Right. And I think there is a lot of pressure, like, especially if you start dating someone, to like look a certain way.
Yeah.
Like clean shaven everywhere, to give off this, I don't know, idea that you're perfect.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a hair follicle. What are those?
Right. And it's an insecurity. Like, people think about that.
Yeah.
I've thought about that. Like, oh no, like, I didn't shave this today.
I've thought about that, and then it's like, so I get into the thing where if I start thinking about that, I have to remind myself, like, am I thinking about it with them?
Yeah.
Because I'm not. And so if I'm not thinking about what they're doing, then I'm like, why should I be concerned about what they're thinking of me? Because clearly I'm just over, like, freaking out.
I think you should probably have a conversation with the person you're seeing.
Yeah.
Like, you should always do what is best for you, but then, like, if they have an opinion, like, you should listen to it and take it into consideration and have an adult conversation about it.
Yeah.
But then, again, do what's best for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I know I have friends who, like, literally can't shave certain parts of their legs because it's just too sensitive because of their sensitive skin.
Ooh.
And, like, that shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's their body. And not to be all like, it's their body, they can do what they want. But, like, you know.
Yeah.
But that's not shaving tips. That's just society stuff. But tips. Let's give tips.
Oh, get a good shaving cream that works for you.
Mm-hmm. For men?
Yeah, for men. Women use men's razors.
Really?
I've heard from a lot of women that men's razors are just better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I have not tried, but I will.
So, because they don't, like, fill them with, like, the fluffy pink, like, lotion strips or something like that. So it's like... Yeah. I don't know if that's, like, 100% true, but, I mean, my razor's really good, and it lasts a while. Mm-hmm. So.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you? Tips?
For women?
Advice, please.
So I use like a soap or like even conditioner. Like if how like your shampoo and conditioner never finish at the same time?
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my
So sometimes
goodness.
I'll have like leftover conditioner. I will use that for like lotioning my body and like shaving my legs with it.
Okay.
Because it gives it...
So you don't use shaving cream?
Not all the time because it's expensive and it comes in small cans.
Ooh, yeah.
And so I was like, if I can use soap or conditioner and it gets the same result, like why not just do that? Mm-hmm. So I make sure I'm careful. I do make sure I have a clean razor like every like month. Yeah. At least I try to. Just be careful.
So I can imagine for women the knee area. Sucks. Because for men, the chin and the Adam's apple for me.
Ooh.
Because I have a huge Adam's apple. Like.
Oh God! Ew! Ew! I don't want to watch. Ew!
I can also move my Adam's apple. So.
Oh yeah, I just saw that.
That's what Allison was looking at. But like those areas, just like be careful.
Yeah.
Just don't cut yourself, please.
Also, for women, after like the shower and you shave your legs, I use Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. Please feel free to sponsor us, Jergens.
Jergens!
And you don't dry off. You just put this lotion on in the shower, and it like mixes with the water on your skin to moisturize. Because like once your follicles are open, you want to like moisturize it.
Yeah.
So I use that, and it gives me a smooth, conditioned leg for.
Oh!
You're touching my leg.
Can I?
Always ask for consent. And it's just like, I think it keeps it less hairy longer if you moisturize right away.
Her leg is very smooth.
Thank you.
Mine is.
Yeah, it's very hairy.
It's very hairy.
But yeah, and then with the underarms for women, just be careful. I do it like go over it once or twice and that's it because it's a very sensitive. Yes, we can have ingrowns too. And that
sucks.
Yeah.
I hate ingrowns.
Yeah. It's ouch.
Ingrowns are the worst.
It's not fun.
I don't know how to get rid of them though. Like,
don't you have to like, I don't know, actually.
I know like shaving against the grain causes more ingrowns.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to go like with the follicle.
with the
especially
braid,
like
yeah.
for women and like during like bikini season. If you like do that, it's better to go with
Because irritation is also never fun.
No, not at all.
It's irritating.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Fun. But so I use Nivea sensitive post shave balm. I think that's what it's called. I want to say that's what it is. A little bit goes a long way. Just kind of put that over my face after I shave. And then I use my back to skincare tips from week 1, was it?
Yay!
my
I've been
sunscreen,
thinking
face
about that a
lotion.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
How's your eye cream?
Oh my god, it's good.
Good.
I don't use it all the time. Because in the future I'm going to get laugh lines. A lot of laugh lines. Because I have a lot of laughs. We have a lot of laughs.
We're definitely not talking about shaving anymore.
No. We need to shave some minutes off this podcast.
That's
right?
what's up.
Whoa.
Well, I think that was good for shaving tips and
No, yeah, there's not a lot of like tips we can give other than...
be careful.
I mean, I will recommend Cremo for shaving cream.
Cremo?
Cremo, it makes my skin really smooth and kind of feels moisturized a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just showing Allison that I'm sweating a lot because I sweat all the time.
And that's okay. You're
And
wearing a red
deodorant is
shirt.
a lie. It doesn't work.
Well,
So, yeah.
So you recommend Cremo. I recommend Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer for after.
Yes.
And just using conditioner for lotion. Any other tips that you have? That's all I have.
That's really all I have too. If you have any questions, let us know. But
Yeah, we'll answer them.
other than that, I think that pretty much covers it.
I
Shaving
agree.
is a small topic, kind of.
It is, but we know we had a longer.
Until we expand upon it to societal measures, and then it gets like,
Wow, that was a noise.
Whoa!
Well, I think this is it for this podcast.
Wow. Should we give a weekly jam?
Yeah, what's gonna be our weekly jam this week?
Let's think about it.
I have a
You
jam.
have one? What is it?
So it's called Friends. Have you heard that song?
By?
Marshmello and.
Oh, I thought you were talking about By the Carters.
Oh, that's also a good one.
No, I haven't heard it by Marshmello and Graham Cracker.
But it talks about like friend zoning somebody, and it's actually really catchy. It's by Marshmello and Anne Marie. It's called Friends.
Oh, I have heard that one.
like-
Yeah, I heard that one last night.
Yeah,
I went out. So
it's a jam. That's.
it's a certified.
I'd say
jam.
that's my weekly jam.
So my weekly jam. I want to have a weekly jam too. This is fun.
This is fun, and so listen to it on your way to work this week.
Yeah.
And we'll give. I think we're just gonna give music suggestions every week now because.
So we keep popping off that bed, yeah. Oh my god. Do you know what song I was listening to the other day with Annie?
Is this your weekly jam?
This is my weekly jam.
Okay.
I'll say it's Because You Loved Me by Celine Dion.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a great one.
Freaking Celine. It got vocal queen.
Wow, our two Mind About Friend Zoning years about. Great. Listen to the songs. Tell us what you think.
Support her. Listen to Friends by the Carters too. That's a fun one.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of Instagram captions can come from that song.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. But thank you so much for
Thank
tuning in this
you.
week. We love you, jammers. And as always, follow us on social media. Connect with us. Let us know what you think at The Weekly Jam on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Woohoo!
Tumblr,
Reddit?
YouTube.
What? SoundCloud?
Wow. SoundCloud.
Apple Podcasts.
And again, email us ideas, things you tell us about your psychological test today.
Yes,
we really want to hear
please.
about that. So please let us know what your answers were. If you have any funny ones like ocean and swimming, then rip. But at theweeklyjampodcast@gmail.com. And I think that's it for us today.
And always remember,
Stay hydrated.
preferably with water.
Okay, thank you. See ya.
Bye.